Yo, good morning, DMV, Metropolitan America. Good morning. The Sports Zone is on air, AM radio, top of the morning. We are here. Today is March the 13th. Today is Monday. We are here. The Sports Zone is live. I hope everybody had an excellent weekend. And we are back in the top of the work week. um, I'm a focus on this topic throughout the week. This is going to be a little deeper than the typical X's and O's analysis. Uh, I don't know, man. Something with the developments of a lot of young players, like cases, but more so like cases amongst the court of public opinion. I kind of read some things, some updates. I kind of looked at some stuff while I was shooting my third episode for my TV show on Saturday that I really just didn't like and wasn't okay with, and I kind of just tried to put myself in the professional athlete shoes and figure out how would all this foolishness make me feel if I was still playing, because I'm retired. But you know, I'm gonna give y'all an example of what I mean. The word that describes these things is called propaganda. You know, this is propaganda in pro sports. It is hard to get away with certain things. Um, and when I say get away with it, I mean the court of public opinion is on your side, depending on what you say and how you say it, and depending on who you speak out against and how you speak out against them. The propaganda support from public opinion helps you do that, especially in today's society. Being used right here, right now, before our very eyes against our own enemies. For those of you who don't believe me, these are similar tactics they use to get uh, Sharif Abdul. I mean, let me make sure I'm saying his name right. But you guys know who I'm talking about. Denver Nuggets point guard. You guys know what I'm talking about. Same tactics they use to get him up out of here. You know, similar tactics that they've used on guys like Josh Gordon in the past before he finally fought adversity enough, and I think he's still fighting it right now. I'm not sure if he has a place to play right now or not. Um, they've done this with, and some players, it's kind of rightfully so. It's just too sticky of a situation for you to be that close to an operation that's making this much money. I'm not trying to say every single guy that's went under this knife has been wrongfully done so necessarily. I mean, a lot of people clamor for Ray Rice's return. That's a hard sell for me. You know, I don't know Ray Rice. I wasn't there that day that the incident took place. I don't know what was said between whom, but when you have videotape that's that gruesome of a physical altercation between a man and a woman, it's a hard sell. No matter the context, it's a hard sell. You know, and running backs just unfortunately not nearly as valuable as it used to be. So I don't think Ray is gonna be able to come back. Um, but specifically though, y'all, the two guys that you're seeing this go on the worst, and they're going to be the faces of it right now. One and the difference is one of these guys, they're about the same age. Let me see if these two dudes are the same age. You know, because this is a reality check for all my young athletes. It's a reality check because when y'all see this, okay, so he's a little older. Lamar's a little older than us. And John's 22. Okay, so Lamar Jackson and John Morant are the two guys that are the current victims of this right now. Propaganda. The propaganda is being used on these two guys like crazy in their respective sports. Um, one guy is trying to add fuel to the fire. The other one is just so humble. This is what they try to do to you. People take humble. People take you being humble for being weak and being dumb. Ja is shooting himself in the foot, yes, but I don't know if he realizes that the media and everybody else in between is out to make him look bad. To begin with. To begin with. They're out to make him look bad. To begin with. You know, there is a cognition that comes with these star players, these young franchise guys, man. I told y'all, nobody wanted y'all to go that high in the draft because he went to a little school and he wasn't on anybody's radar before that. So when dude gets picked so high and turns into a big star, there's not a whole lot of us who can say that they vouched for such a decision. These guys who get paid to get on these things early and to provide analysis on these things early, it makes them look bad when they're not on it early. I've seen this movie before. That's how I know this. There's going to be a continued theme of guys trying to make propaganda to damage the man's character and also make it seem like he was never supposed to be in this position as a franchise guy because he wasn't on their list. And they're going to try and justify that throughout the rest of their career because that's the only justification of career that they have. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, if John understood this, I really don't think that he's going to move as loose as he is. I think the way that his life has gone in the past 2 years, he's probably just on his, black man, sweet life of Jack and Cody time. And you know what? I ain't got no issue with it, really. Um, because like I said, when I was in school, it's not like everybody I went to school with was from my city, so it's like everybody is not coming from the same conditions that I am. But cats are not rich necessarily either. Like they ain't rich. They got what they need and a little extra, but they ain't rich. You know what I mean? So $200 million is gonna be a night and day difference if your family make 140, 150 a year. That's a lot of money in the hood. Absolutely. That's a lot of money like in the black area period. But $200 million versus a whole household making 150,000 is night and day difference. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. you know. But y'all, we still black. No matter look at how your own people treat you, bro. Look at how your own people treat you. You know what I mean? Because don't nobody disrespect Grant Hill because he ain't from no set. He not from a block. Don't nobody disrespect Grant Hill though. Why is that? Because he plays the gluten-free role. He does what the people tells him he's supposed to do. And there's no issue with that, man. Grant Hill, a legend. Grant Hill, one of the richest. Grant Hill is one of the richest. He's the business acumen, getting on stuff early, exercising resources, man. Grant Hill taught me a bunch of that. Grant Hill's a legend. Grant Hill's a role model. This is a guy who actually sought after being a role model. So I don't really want to do the comparison too much, but this is goes to show he ain't never had to deal with what you had to deal with, G. He had the same accusations on his name. He went to Duke, for God's sake. You know what I'm saying? He had the same things on his name he got on your name. Nobody ever tried to play with him like this. Why? Because they had him, everybody had him highly touted. He was going to be, take over for Jordan Earl. Everybody had him highly touted. So when he didn't pan out, he still didn't have to face press like this. Never. Never. And he moved right. Grant was very mature. He moved right. He was a hooper, hoop first. But still, y'all gonna see even those dudes, the Herb Joneses of the world. You know what I'm talking about? Jerry Jacksons of the world. You feel me? They gonna be subject to this BS too. Watch. The propaganda, it was officially became propaganda in the case of John Morant when these goddamn strip club photos came out. From the club though. From the club though, y'all. This shows to show you the influence propaganda and social media got on everybody. Business owners, media personnel, team personnel, players, referees, goddamn sport personality, analysts, TV analysts, goddamn it, you name it, everybody. Everybody wants a little bit of likes. Everybody wants some social media traction. People saying their name. Everybody want to be trending. This is BS, man. BS. And the simple fact that they drop videos of that man getting a lap dance and throwing money up in there, he should sue. He should sue. Because why is it just me? Why is it just me? I'm going to give you an example. He in Colorado, dog. He's in Colorado. Matthew McConaughey could have been in the spot with him that night. You know what I'm talking about? Lord knows who could have been in there with him last night. Ivan Zubac could have been in there with him last night, bro. We don't know who was in there. This Colorado, bro. Why is it he the only one that's got his pictures out in the public of what he's doing on his private time? That he didn't take. He ain't taking photos. He ain't taking photos. He didn't ask y'all to take the photos. I know he didn't. He didn't ask y'all to drop them. The police ain't asked you to drop them. There's no evidence in the pictures. So the police don't say the police asked you to drop them. I know they didn't. I know they didn't. Why? Because they going to ask, oh, well, what's the name of the club? You know what I mean? Oh, well, so now everybody got a goddamn opinion on these pictures. Let me get photos of what y'all doing on the weekend at midnight, 11:30, 11:45. Let us see some pictures. Everybody got something to say now. Man, y'all need to know your role, man. Y'all need to know where the line is at. Y'all need to know where the line is at. Everything that Ja takes photo and video of and puts up on his personal account is certainly freelance for you to say whatever you like to say because he's taking it, recording it, and showing it to you from his platform. That's in bounds, kids. That's in bounds. When you are looking at something that was what is called, what's the word I'm looking for? When you are looking at something that is unconsensually taken, meaning a photo or a video that was taken without that individual's consent, you do not deliver your comments on it. And if you do, you keep it to yourself or keep it in house behind closed doors. if somebody caught a picture of you coming out the bathroom or caught a picture of you coming out the pool and it's unconsensual, and they post them online, now everybody got something to say about how you look coming out the bathroom, coming out the pool. You gonna be cool with it? Oh, you gonna chime in and retweet, like everybody else? I don't think so. You feel me? This is these things. This is called respect, folks. For those of you who weren't taught this at home, this is called respect. And the respect starts. It don't start with you. You're right. The respect starts with the people who started the whole situation, the club. But first, John got to respect himself. But dig this. See, this is why I'm getting at the club, and I'm gonna keep getting at the club until I get on the Lamar Jackson case. The club will be in the wrong, y'all, if Ja Morant did nothing wrong that night. If this was just a random night in Colorado where there is nothing to talk about for Ja, and they drop these photos, it is still a big, it's still the same thing. Major problem. Major problem. Y'all do know there are no, these cameras don't take pictures of the club or anywhere else. There is no security picture cameras. They don't do that. They don't just take long series of pictures. It's videos, y'all. Video surveillance. This means that on the video surveillance tapes, their staff, the club staff, went back, rewinded. They rewinded to the part where Ja was getting turned, paused it, screenshotted it, and put out a series of these screenshots. Come on, man. That ain't right.